yes, I played here and there over the seasons. We did that, boom, boom, boom. But this is a full-time job. You asked me to do it. I'm trying to like have a real moment with you, and I now understand why you felt like at that time I'm being played. And when your mother is sitting down and she's like trying to talk to you, I now understand that for you, right or wrong, I'm not here judging you or your mom, right. But I now understand. As you're sitting down wanting to have a real conversation with your mother, right. Your mother getting up was a way in your mind at that time of you're playing in my face. 1,000%. And you know this is going to get me to react. And you know that this is going to send me off. You are literally, and the thing is that she didn't get up and walk away one time. This was multiple.
Put on the screen that we have to let this sit for 10 minutes.
Now, off camera and on.
Hey y'all. Today's Wednesday, very much gloomy outside. And came on because if y'all remember back in January, I made in my vision board was to read more books. I don't even remember. I need to look back and see. I probably could look at my laptop to see if I actually put a number of how many I am. But this is book number 10. If I can remember editing me, if we like that, then I will put screenshots or a little like collage type thing of all the books that I read so far, just in case you guys want to read some. One of my favorite authors to date right now is Kennedy Ryan, baby, a black author. I'm pretty sure you know about it, but if you don't, baby, if you love romance novels that take you through it and make you fall in love, she definitely, her books, this is the first physical book I've ever read, and because I've been listening to them on audiobook, and oh my god. So there's a difference because my other hold on guys, I gotta stir my food. So another one of my fave authors that I like is I think her name is Jasmine Gilroy. I believe that's her name. I've read every single one of her books, and I just last read the Flirting Lessons physical book, because like my first physical book since Jelly Bean was born was Curvy Girl Summer, which is tea. Loved it down. So this is my third one that I've read, and so when I read the Flirting Lesson, it took me a really long time to read, and normally summertime is when I am really in my bag reading, because I generally like to read by the pool, but of course with a new baby, you can't do that because you got to watch your children. But baby, let me tell you something. All 460 pages of this book, and I've read my books from the library because I never ever read a book more than once. I don't care how good it is, I will never read the book again. I don't know what it is, but I do know. I don't like knowing what's already going to happen when I read a book. What keeps me entertained and like wanting to read is because I don't know what's going to happen. Even if I've read your type of books before and I kind of can predict what's about to happen, I still don't know what's about to happen. You get what I'm saying? Because every author has a cadence or whatnot. Baby, this is different. I knew what probably could happen, but this was done in a different way than her Skyland series. I believe that's what it's called. I'm looking like, so what's after this one? So now I'm on this craze of reading all of her books, all of them. I went and looked at all of them. So I have to go pick up a book from the library because I read one that's in the Hoop series, because that first one, trigger warnings for sure. And I've never lived that life, but still, trigger warning. So I did decide that I am going to complete that series just because I feel like I want to do the due diligence, I think. So we're going to see. So I need to go pick that up from the library. But I finished this last night, which is crazy because I should have been asleep, because as soon as I finished this, Jelly Bean and her teeth took her through it. But anyway, baby, let me tell you something. Page turner for sure. 10 out of 10, 100 out of 10, beautifully written book. I fell in love. It's a slow burn, but it's a beautiful slow burn because you fall in love with the characters. Like, I love Nevaeh and Cannon like they my peoples. is how, because these are the main characters, like, that's how she make you fall in love with them in this series. OMG. Like, I think, honestly, the Skylar series was great, but this is one of the best books I've read by her. Oh, slow burn, you fall in love. Like, I was invested. Like, for a little bit, I had to stop reading, and I'm not going to do a spoiler, because I just felt like I was too invested, and it was, like, heavy on me on what was going on. But anyways, 10 out of 10 will recommend. She definitely was the first page, first 2 pages grabbed me by the neck. I said, wait, what? And if you grab me by the neck in the first couple of pages, no later than the first chapter, we locked in. It don't matter what you do for the rest of the book. I'm gonna be in there. Now, if you take a little while to get me, which is what happened in the flirty lesson, like I really was just, it was a different book. I've never read a romance novel for same sex relationship, which love if you love. But it was definitely, now that I've read other authors in the romance, it was definitely a slow word burn. And I was like, okay. But because I've read all her books, I was committed. But yeah, 10 out of 10 would recommend. For sure. Comment down below, let me know what you're reading. I love romance novels. I love mysteries. I do dibble dabble in self-help books. I'm not like always gotta read a self-help book. I love relationship books on the self-help. You know what I'm saying? I will read a lot of things about relationships. Obviously, because I am in one. I do read things about parenting. But my favorite is nonfiction for sure. Romance, top. Followed by a good mystery, thriller-ish. Not too dark. I don't really dabble into the mystical demons and all them type situations. I stay away from the dark side over there. The darkest I'm gonna go is if you crazy in a mystery, but I ain't going like deep down in there. I ain't there. But yeah, so comment down below, let me know what you're reading, and let's get into it. Alright guys, so first of all, I really am just here to let y'all know I got back into my pre-baby, but before pregnancy jeans from Fashion Nova. Yeah, are they really tight? Mm-hmm. Have I tried to sit down? Mm-mm. But am I in them? Yeah, and that's all that matters. Why also does Fashion Nova zipper always like to, girl, I only got 5 minutes of this. Oh, girl, because this is from the other SD card. I don't know why I thought I had like a fresh SD card up here. Oh, so what is this? Does anybody have trouble with Fashion Nova zippers, or just me? Or is that just what happens when you got like, you didn't have children? Anyways, I just want to tell y'all. But get into, it's 73 degrees outside. It's raining. So outfit of the day is this sweatshirt. I believe I got this from Walmart. Definitely fits my mood for today. Jeans from Fashion Nova. And like I said, it's raining, girl. Like flash flood. So I had to pull out my little glittery, cute little rain boots. Throwing this hat on because I'm really still not trying to take these braids out yet. So I just threw a hat on as if you can't see the back of my head. But mind your business. The front is covered, and that's all I feel about. And my glasses. I'm about to head to the library to take back my book and get my other new book. Pick up Jelly Bean, and I'm hoping that thoughts for dinner will already be made because I'm not going back outside. And also, I have a meeting this evening. For the use, girl, your hands is ashy. I have another meeting, and then I don't have anything special that's coming on TV tonight, so I'm probably going to catch up on. I don't really like cocoa butter on my hands like that, but girl, you can't go out there with your hands ashy like that. Anyways, I don't have anything that comes on like actual TV tonight. So I'll probably just catch up on some stuff. I started laundry. I might wash maybe 2 more loads or not. My energy's real low. It's that time of the month, and I'm about to just do self-care, and it's gloomy outside. Yeah, no. So I'm probably going to catch up on some shows. I have a lot of shows that I'm watching right now. But it all depends on if the kids are in the room, because a lot of them are not kid appropriate. Worst case scenario, I'll catch up on Big Brother because I'm still way behind on that. So let me skedaddle because time will run up on me, and it looks like it ain't monsooning outside. So this will be the end of the vlog. I have to tell myself it's editing purposes. But yeah. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. What was that? We'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all. Hey y'all, few things. I wonder when we're filming, can we go ahead and blur the background so I don't have to do that in the edit? I also could just wait and talk when I'm not where I feel like I need to blur out where I am. But then, like, I'm sitting at the light, like, why wouldn't I speak to y'all? Anyway, greetings, you guys. Today's Tuesday, and fall, is that you? Is that you, fall? Because listen, it is 72 degrees outside. It feels amazing. It's definitely like still no coat, maybe, you know, long sleeve number, little sweater, little jean jacket, some jeans. You still could get away with a dress. Still got my toes out. Love that. However, it is definitely making me feel like, girl, check your children winter wear, which we all know the children be growing out of things real quick, and be like, girl, you might need to, and listen, call Walmart and Target what you want, but listen, them little $2, $3, $4 tables, my kids get them every year. And it's the basics for me. I'm going to always make sure we got the basics, because in the event that the weather switch on me real quick, I know we got the basics. Oh, he scared me. They outgrow something too quick. Get them basics. And then we'll go and look at the other places. But still, the way kids be growing out of stuff, I'm not saying they can't have nice things. But what I'm not going to do is spend $40 and $50 on a pair of jeans, and y'all not going to wear it past this one season. Just somebody else, not me. So yeah, it's definitely got me like, girl, let me check Jelly Bean stuff. I think Daniel is still good when he tried on things for right now, but I'm like, girl, Jelly Bean, do you got any pants, child? That's the good thing. It's a good thing, like, whenever they're little and people like buy you all the sizes, and then when you get, and you ain't had to really buy no clothes unless you just wanted to, and then you get to the point where they've outgrown all that, and you're like, oh. Now it went from I'm just buying it because I want to, and now it's low-key a necessity. Not that that's a problem, because I enjoy shopping for my kids. I'm especially excited to be shopping for a little girl, because it's just so many things you can buy. And boys, it's kind of like, you only got but so much. But I am getting excited about buying clothes for Daniel now, because I think he is starting to try to figure out what his style is going to be. He tried on, we were in the mall Friday, and he tried on these UGG boots for men. And I guess he wants to change up to not always wear sneakers all the time. I said, okay, sure. So yeah. This week is busy. I have pretty much a meeting every day for the next 3 days. No meeting on Friday, but obviously still need to go to bed because I have a chapter meeting and sorority stuff on Saturday out of town, which means that I have to get up with the chickens. Luckily, I just have to get myself ready because Bae will be home with the kids. Love that. Especially did that because it's going to be a long day. It's one thing just for me to go to the meeting and then hang with my bestie for a little bit and then come on back. It's another thing when it's meeting after event, and it's going to be a long day for me, and I know it's going to be a long day for them. And I ain't, Jelly Bean is good for a little while, but not for a long time because she gets delusional and she needs to lay down. So yeah. Not trying to have that stress in my life if I don't have to. But I haven't done my makeup in like, golly, has it been a month? Do I still remember how? My hopes, I'm over here with these Sealy braids or whatnot, but I washed my hair yesterday And I was just like, you know what? If I don't have nowhere to go, I'm going to keep these braids in and rock this hat so that my braid out is going to be superb because it's been setting. It's been marinating for days. And I was going to have to take it out because Jelly Bean had a doctor's appointment to follow up on her skin. But since she was able to get in with the dermatologist last week, they went on to counsel that shit. She's doing better. Which with the dermatologist, I'm glad they went. Oh my God, I love my pediatrician so much. She was the one who went on and referred us to a dermatologist. Don't know if I spoke about this before. Just because, you know, a lot of babies end up with eczema, but it's definitely given that she's not growing out of it, which I'm not surprised I have eczema. But the issue is that hers, like, she, you know, she's young and she hasn't gotten to the point where she knows not to, like, scratch. So she scratches until, like, she bleeds, like, you know, breaks skin. And then, of course, you know, she's a baby and then it ends up getting infected, which is what happened. And so they wanted to pretty much see a dermatologist just to make sure that the things that I'm putting on her skin, like the Aquaphor or any of the hyperallergenic things that I'm putting on, is not something she's allergic to. So went and saw the dermatologist and they gave her this ointment. Baby, listen, let me tell you about these ointments. Baby, listen. We saw the dermatologist on Thursday, I believe. Yeah. I end up getting the medicine Friday. Started putting it on her skin Friday night. When I tell you her skin on her chest, which is normally the most irritated spot on her body, is her chest and neck. Baby, her neck and chest look wonderful. Her face, which is normally like it has a flare up, but baby, my baby's cheeks and things, like, superb. So yeah, that ointment is the truth. So we have scheduled for October for her to get a patch test. I'm not looking forward to the fact that we can't bathe her for 3 days. But just to see what she's allergic to. And then based off that, we will have to kind of revamp as far as what she is bathed in. Like, I do hyperallergenic, like the pediatrician told me, but just in case we have to get like specialty things and, you know, change what we wash the clothes in, and even down to some of the things that we clean with, especially since she's crawling. So that'll be interesting to get that results back. But yeah, I just decided to check in with you all. I have go to pick up Jelly Bean, and I have a PTA training, which is what they do every year for anyone who holds a position, which again, I was planning on just coming in, sitting down quiet and minding my business, but somehow here I am, vice president. But here we go. Watch yourself. So I have to do that. I'm gonna go pick up dinner while I'm out. And then tomorrow I have some more. I have 2 sorority meetings, one Wednesday, one Thursday, and then one on Saturday. So yeah, it's pretty a busy week. I'm like, yep, it's August. August is normally when things pick back up for me. Things get a little bit busy again. So here we are. I hope you guys are having a good Tuesday. I'm not gonna take y'all head off. I edited a video yesterday of me talking for 14 minutes. Although what I was talking about wasn't boring, but baby, listen, why was I doing that? Why was I doing that? Why do y'all let me do that? Because we friends. It's like we get on FaceTime with y'all. But anyways, I'm not going to talk your head off today. I did want to go pick up my book from the library, but I'm almost finished with my other book, so it's going to push me to go ahead and finish it. If I don't finish it tomorrow, then I'm going to go ahead and pick it up tomorrow, because I forget how many days you got before they put your book back. And we don't got time for that. So my hopes was to go ahead and finish it and then go to the library one time this week, but we'll see how much I finish. I would like to, it depends on my night tonight. I might can finish it tonight. Anywho's, bye y'all.